In 2008, at the age of 18 years, Joey Logano started his NASCAR National Series career, driving for Joe Gibbs Racing. Logano won a Sportsman Series race at Kentucky. That year, he also entered 5 Cup Series races for Gibbs and Hall of Fame Racing, but failed to qualify twice and had a best finish of 32nd place at New Hampshire. However, after two-time series champion Tony Stewart left Gibbs to start driving for his own team, Stewart-Haas Racing, Gibbs decided to have Logano replace Stewart as a full-time driver. The first championship race of his rookie season would be the Daytona 500.
Trouble front straightaway. Joey Logano pounds the safer barrier at the inside of the entrance to pit road. And it's a hard hit for the 18-year-old from Middletown, Connecticut. He had been doing so well from the back. He'd climbed up to 27th position as of a lap ago, but something sent that car out of line and hard into the wall.
I'm going to tell you, that was a hard lick, but Mike, you mentioned it, safer barrier on the inside there coming into the tri-oval.
See what happens here. I got a feeling that
he tried to stay off of Scott Speed in the 82, and then he drove down in front of Greg Biffle, but look at that, a hard lick there.
I love it that they finally put the safer barrier there. That used to be a dirt bank several years ago, and boy, it was worse than hitting a wall.
3 of NASCAR's best drivers had inauspicious debuts in the 500. Buddy Baker finished 40th. Ernie Irvan 41st. Cale Yarborough 48th. Add Joey Logano to that list. He's been released from the care center. He's with Matt.
Mike, he just walked up, and Joey, walk us through what happened on the racetrack with you.
It just looked like the 82 was loose in front of me, and I dropped down a lane underneath him, and as he kept slowing up, I eventually got underneath him. And he checked up so much that the 16 got in the left rear, and it's one of those deals. It's a bummer for all the Home Depot guys. Make the big debut here in the 500, but not the way we wanted to end. Still felt like I learned a lot, but not what we wanted.
All right, thank you, Joey.
Thanks.
Still believe we're going to be hearing a lot out of that young man in the future.
Oh, he'll learn. He's a sharp kid. I've seen him race in ARCA and in the Nationwide Series. He'll learn.
Logano's debut 500 started with him being in 9th place, but ended with him crashing, causing him to finish last. Logano gained experience during the season and finished in the top 10 in 7 races, including winning a rain-shortened race at New Hampshire and being awarded Rookie of the Year.
That was over a third of the field on pit road there at lap 50.
And very orderly, I might say.
And the leader has become last year's Rookie of the Year, Joey Logano. He is going to surrender the front spot to pit, as will Robbie Gordon, Denny Hamlin, and Jeff Burton. Mike Bliss, top of your screen, coming in with them. Dick.
It's Joey Logano. He's run in 3 different races so far this Speed Weeks, and in all 3 he has finished in the 7th position. Car has been tight, and that's been the characteristic of everything he has run here so far at Daytona during Speed Weeks. Trouble on Logano's car. The hub is on fire as they're trying to get the wheel on.
Darrell, I think that was done as he jumped on those brakes trying to get on the pit road. It looks like the left front and the right front had some flames.
The lead, and Bill Elliott gets piled up in turn number 4 with, I believe, Joey Logano.
Caution's out.
The caution's out. The leader has not taken the white flag, so we will go into overtime.
Imagine that.
There were 3 cars involved up there at turn 4. Elliott and Logano couldn't see the 3rd car through the smoke. Let's see it as it'll come in, Darrell, from the right side of the screen. A lot of damage to Joey Logano and Bill Elliott.
Just a lot of cars back in here, a whole gaggle of them. Bill looks like he just took, almost like Bill had a flat tire. He just washed up the hill right into Logano, and here comes Boris Said, who's been kind of riding around at the back, staying out of trouble all day until the last lap.
But definitely Elliott's car, the 21, just
it looked like, yeah, it looked
four-wheel
like
drift almost.
It looks like maybe he got, see how it takes off back there? It looks like he's got a tire down to me.
In Logano's second 500, he led the race for the first time, albeit for a single lap. Unfortunately, for the second consecutive year, he crashed and had a poor finish as a result. Although Logano failed to win a race in 2010, he did improve to getting 16 top 10 finishes.
Whoop.
Whoa! Logano goes for a ride.
I think he's going to save it.
Caution is out. Nice save by Joey Logano. But look what he's got left. Well, we saw it with Ryan Newman off turn 2, and now we see this with Joey Logano coming out of the tri-oval.
I think that was just a product area. Those guys, that group of cars was closing on that front pack so fast. I bet somebody had to get out of the throttle, and he got run over from behind.
Darrell, have a look at what happens to Joey Logano here, the orange number 20.
Yeah, I just commented that that group back there was closing on this front crowd here in a hurry. I think what happened was Logano got to the 18 car of Kyle Busch, might have had to check up a teeny bit, and when he did, Michael got into the back of him, and man, that could have been a whole lot worse than what it turned out to be. He was headed for the end of that wall.
The closing rate is so fast, one pair of cars to another.
You got me, Trevor?
Oh, trouble.
Yeah, who's this?
Turn 3.
Hey, bud.
Into the wall goes Kozlowski.
They were 3 wide getting in there. I was just about ready to tell you that there was going to be trouble in turn 3, and sure enough.
And there's more. Another car involved after
Is that
trying
Regan
to drive
Smith?
out of it, and it's Regan Smith.
Right here in front. Stay low, stay low, stay low, stay low. Just check up, stay low. Get on the apron, get on the apron.
Ah, that sounded pretty hard.
Logano had now competed in 3 500s and was involved in a crash in each of them. Unfortunately, the 2011 500 was representative of Logano's season, as he only finished in the top 10 in 6 races and finished a disappointing 24th place in the championship.
New leader, Joey Logano, who also drives a Toyota for Coach Joe Gibbs, taking the lead from his teammate Denny Hamlin. One Connecticut native to talk about another, Dick Berggren.
Well, Joey Logano thought that all may have been lost on that round of pit stops where he ran through the pits under the caution flag, came out deep in the 20s when the green flag lit. But he has slowly and methodically worked his way to the front of the pack. This is the best Daytona 500 this 21-year-old driver has ever run.
I just feel something brewing, guys. I just, this is getting a little tense or getting a little wadded up here. I just feel like things are getting ready to break loose.
Well, right now we've got the 2 Joe Gibbs drivers, Joey Logano in the 20, Denny Hamlin in the 11, the inside, and a couple of the Rouse Fenway boys up top. Kenseth in the 17, Biffle in the 16.
This is just like a tornado, guys. It's just swirling around, and if you're in there in that eye, you could get in big trouble. I just feel it.
Joey Logano has raced since his teenage years, as here come the Fords on the outside to try to overhaul him. At one time, Mark Martin called out Logano as the greatest thing since sliced bread to come to big league stock car racing. He has 1 victory in his short career.
What was funny the other day, you know, Logano told his crew chief, he said, we don't have any friends out here. I said, well, why don't he get a dog if he wants a friend? By golly, he did.
Logano's 2012 500 was his best one so far. He led for multiple laps and finished in the top 10. Logano followed this by getting his second Cup Series win at Pocono. However, Gibbs decided to release Logano after the season, so Logano started to drive for Team Penske the following year.
I think they're getting ready to come, Larry. Yeah, here they come.
Joey Logano flashes by. Greg Biffle comes on to pit road with Patrick and 5 others, including Jimmy Johnson. Joey Logano comes in now. He surrenders the lead. First time the 22-year-old from Middletown, Connecticut's led today. His Marcus Ambrose coming in with him. And both the Penske cars are in, Logano and series champ Brad Keselowski right in front of him. Oh, car in the wall, hard. Turn 1. And it's one of the BK cars. It's the 93 of Travis Quapple. No caution. NASCAR, if the track is clear, they will let them finish. We are still green. And here come the leaders.
Although Logano was involved in the last lap crash, he still finished all 500 miles, but in 19th place. Logano would get his first win with Penske at Michigan and finished a then career-best 8th in the championship.
All right, up front, Paul Menard battling Joey Logano. Logano on the outside with help from his Ford teammate. And Gordon. Jeff Gordon.
He's coming
to pit road.
And Mike, similar to Jeff Gordon, Paul Menard, one of those drivers who hadn't pitted since back on lap 24. He said he needs a little bit of an adjustment. He's just a little too tight. They're going to go back on the track bar. You see the gas man working there in the 27. Matt?
In 2014, Logano would have his second best 500 finish to that point, but he had yet to really be in contention for the win. 2014 would be a very good season for Logano, though. He won 5 races and finished in 4th position in points.
We're almost a quarter way through this race, and Joey Logano in the 22, Gordon in the 24, Earnhardt in the 88, Johnson in the 48. They still have not changed left side tires.
Heck, you think back to the Sprint Unlimited. Dale Jr. was going to run 75 laps on the same set of tires. So apparently the hotter track conditions are not affecting the tires as much as we thought it might.
Matt Kenseth back in the race as Joey Logano tries to become the 6th driver to lead this Daytona 500 and does at the start-finish line. Let's check with Jamie.
Who's going to get it?
Tried to get all the way to the high side, but Logano was already there. And here comes Logano's Ford on the outside against Johnson Chevrolet and Hamlin's Toyota on the bottom.
This is one of those times when you want to help the guy in front of you, but you got to be careful where you do it. You see right there, you see the 22, the 15, and the 4. Bam, 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 and look what it does. It pushes the 22 right to the lead.
Yeah, it's almost like Joey Logano hung back a little bit, maybe drugged a brake where Boyer could give him that little boost.
But Boyer got into 3 a little too, he couldn't hold the car down, lost a little ground right there, but he's coming back.
He almost got into the fence. 9 laps to go.
This is the greatest racing in the world.
In the words of legendary broadcaster Ken Squire, Grandma, put your teeth in your pocketbook for this one.
This is I don't think I've seen a race quite like this in a long time down here. This is some good stuff, folks.
Well, I think what's going to happen, you look back there at about that 3rd and 4th, 5th row, they're going to get impatient because right now they can't go anywhere.
Well, what's going to happen is you're going to try to help the guy in front of you. You're going to try to push him to the lead. If you don't hit him in the right place and hit him at the right time, cause a big wreck.
A little far, you're 3 back. They're 3 back. Zigging it. They're giving the all the push there.
Whoa.
8 to go. Bottom lane.
Boyer came down into Gordon, but they separate inches apart and less than that at 200 miles an hour. Pace cars in to settle the Daytona 500. Joey Logano brings them to the line. Denny Hamlin to his inside. It's on.
Kevin Harvick in that 4 was really pushing Clint Boyer in that 15.
Well, buddy, I tell you what, that was a pretty good restart for that 22 car. He can go where he wants to now. I think he'll stay with Boyer, though. I don't know what it is, but I think he and Boyer got a little something going.
Hold your breath for the next 30 seconds as 4 cars try to break away from the field.
That 22, it reminds me of Matt Kenseth in the Unlimited the other night. That 22 is out front. He's hard to catch. Logano has got some speed right now and seems like being out front and pulling these others are not affecting him at all. Here comes Harvick around the outside of Clint Boyer.
And look who's with him.
And here comes Dale Jr.
But look at the run that Harvick had off turn 4 in that 4 car. White flag this time.
A lot of jostling back in the pack. The leader's going to make it under the white, under green. Logano, Harvick, Earnhardt, Boyer, last lap.
Guess what? The race is getting ready to start off turn 2. It's all on from there on.
Car smoking back of the field, drops back out of play, 3 wide. Big cluster coming off turn number 4. Smoke, trouble, way in the back, but here come the leaders.
The question is, are they going to throw the yellow or are they going to let them race back?
7, 8 car pileup in the back straightaway. Caution is
Caution is
out.
out. Joey Logano.
Keep coming. Just stay on the gas. Back straightaway. Stay on the gas. Coming to easy here. They say roll out of the throttle.
It's over, boys.
Coming
It's over.
Middletown, Connecticut's Joey Logano wins the Daytona 500.
Daytona 500, guys! Hell yeah! Wow! Man, you are the man.
9th Sprint Cup Series win for Logano in his 220th start.
Wow! What a deal, guys!
His previous best finish, 9th in this race.
The kid quarter midget racer dreamed of one day going big time and beating Jeff Gordon. You not only beat Gordon, you beat everybody else in the field. Your first 500. Can you believe it?
I can't believe it. This is absolutely amazing. The old karma train didn't work out for him so much, but this is awesome. This is Daytona 500. Oh my God! Are you kidding me? I was so nervous the whole race, pretty much. And man, Tab, my spotter, crew chief Todd, all the guys on this team, they worked so hard over the off season. This is our weakest racetracks with super speedways. We were terrible at them last year. We worked really hard, and hard work equals results every time. And I couldn't be more proud. Shell, Pennzoil, Coca-Cola, Ford, everyone that helps us out with this thing. Unbelievable. Daytona 500. Oh.
And then it boils down to a late restart. What was going through your mind?
Everything. I was trying to stay relaxed. That was the hardest part. You get a red flag, and they give you the opportunity to think of everything, you know. And Clint Boyer was the best pusher out there today, and he was able to line up there at the end. We were able to push out ahead, and then saw him crashing in the mirror. And I think even if we got to the checkout, I still felt pretty good about it. Just what an awesome! I can't believe. I'm still in like complete awe. I don't even know what to say right now.
You came to this team to find a new home, and you did. By the way, your dad is stuck outside the gate across the track. He can't cross over. But Roger Penske kept talking to you on the radio, kept telling you, pumping you up.
Yeah, it's funny because how the whole team gets really quiet though. When you're about to win a Daytona 500, red flag was just kind of quiet. We knew what we had to do. We had a really fast car. Just I had to make the right moves and not get snookered on the start and do something to make a mistake. And I can't believe I'm sorry. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be saying right now. This doesn't happen very often. You get one shot at this. It's such a build-up the whole weekend to the Daytona 500, all the qualifying races and all the drama you go through, and then to be here at the end and have your car sitting out in the museum and whatever else comes along with winning this race. Wow.
He's always going to be defined. Now the kid becomes a champ in Daytona.
After leading just 7 laps and finishing no better than 9th in his first 6 races, Joey Logano won the Daytona 500 for the first time. He did this after being competitive for much of the race. The 31 laps Logano led were the 4th most of any driver.